Elisabeth, congratulations on the film, all about that legendary tennis match in 1973. But of course, you play Bobby Riggs's wife, which means that we get a different side to his particular story. So tell me a bit about Priscilla, his wife. She actually came from a very wealthy family, didn't she?
Yes, she did. She inherited a lot of money. But I think what's really interesting about her is that she loved Bobby Riggs. And she also bankrolled his ability to be the male chauvinist pig showman that he was. I always found that really interesting about her part, and I like that she had
ironic under the circumstances.
She had that, and she had that power over him, and yet she was still vulnerable and needy of him. And I think that a lot of women in that time, especially my mom, had that same sort of conflict. They weren't able to follow their own dreams. They felt sort of confined to this role they were playing. So I love that about her, that she was kind of like, I want more, but I love you, but can you please be better? Can you please be a better person?
So, I mean, obviously Steve Carell as Bobby Riggs has the showier part. But what was it like acting with him? I'm sure everybody's asked you this one.
You know what? It's funny. I have so much respect for him, and I really adore him as a human being. So it's really easy to talk about how much I loved working with him for real. And also, I really was grateful because, as you said, my part, I needed to be this window into who Bobby Riggs was, and I ultimately needed to love and accept him. So to have Steve Carell's performance, somebody who was able to convey the depth of who that person was, and also the neediness and kind of insecurity of Bobby Riggs, it allowed me to love him.
Sure, okay. And of course, this is a film really that's about gender equality.
Yes.
And you've had a very varied career. I wondered what changes you've noticed since you started out as an actress.
Well, I noticed that there is more opportunity now, especially in television, for women of a certain age. And I think for all women, frankly. I'm really happy that so many creative people are now interested in television, primarily because I think it's a venue where you can tell complicated stories over time, and I think women really lend themselves to complicated stories. And I'm just excited for that growth. And I wish there were more movies like this one, stories about complicated people, humanity. It's very difficult, I guess, when so many movies are about action heroes and bombs going off. It's hard as an actress to find a place in those films. So let's hope that this movie does really well so that Hollywood says, we need to make more of these movies.
But going back to television, of course, because we've been quite used to seeing you in CSI.
Yes.
And I actually noticed another CSI person in the film as well, which is Wallace
Of
Langham.
course.
Dave Hodges. So was a little bit of a CSI reunion going on there?
Oh, and I love Wally. He was one of my favorites in the cast, so I was so excited to see that he was in this movie. Yeah, he's lovely. I do miss those people so much. It was really a wonderful experience.
You did a lot of episodes.
I did 3 years.
Gosh.
Yeah,
that is
it was really fun.
That is a lot. And final and slightly obvious question, you don't get to play tennis in the movie.
I don't.
But I wondered, are you into tennis? Do you play?
I'm kind of a tennis addict. I started...
So what a shame you didn't get to play then.
I know. Well, that's okay. You know, I was saying it's really true that even though I've been playing for 15 years, I could not have played a professional number one tennis player. What's so incredible about Emma Stone's performance is that even though she's not a tennis player, she was able to convey the intense sort of confidence of a number one player and the physicality, the way she moved. Every detail of her performance I thought was right on. And I was really in awe of how she conveyed that.
Billie Jean for her day was actually a very intense player. I think that was why a lot of people didn't like her, was because she wasn't as ladylike as most of the other players were. So from one tennis fan to another, Elisabeth Shue, thank you very much.